You see that issue, eh? Number one, Fina herself is a celebrity, is a famous person. Aside everything, she could have just used her own resources, her contact, to first of all fly her sister abroad. She stayed up to 19 days, according to reports. She could have just done her own part as a sister to revive her sister first. Then, after everything, or while that is going on, they can be pushing for compensation. You cannot just leave your sister and be waiting on what Dangote will provide or Dangote's team will do before you have a car, you have Benz, you have a lot of assets that you can drop and collect loan, or loan money, and face your sister's health first. Why VDM sef can even be pushing for the compensation, you can be on at the background somehow to make sure your sister survives. That's it. And another thing, something happen, you weigh the whole country, you decide to call on very dark man, you decide to call on him and start working with him concerning the case. And then few weeks or few days after, for you to now explain what happened behind, you now went to do live stream with his enemy. You have your phone, you are famous, you have millions of followers. Even if VDM is not responding or something, can't you on your own camera and explain, my people, this is what happened, I've been calling VDM, you no respond, please help me tag him, let him see this video. You can explain by yourself. You went all the way to the UK, somebody that is not even in Nigeria, that is not involved in the pursuit for justice for your sister. You went and do live explaining what? You see, if many of you are in that situation, how will you feel? You are working with somebody, you left the person to his opposition to do a live stream to explain why, and you have phone that you can do live stream by yourself. Come on, these things, let not be shallow minded. Normally, if it's any other person, anybody will say Fina or the person want to use her younger sister situation to cash out. That is indirectly doing money ritual, because how will you be so bent on compensation when you can drop your car, your luxury items, collect money, do the documentation to fly her abroad or anywhere to restore her life first? You didn't do it. Everybody is waiting for. Meanwhile, VDM, on the other hand, is using his national spirit to amplify the matter, to expand the matter to the national level. He was not doing it. Your sister's case was the trigger to that movement he was making, and to show you that it's not just your sister, he was fighting for the whole country. That is why he was in Edo State, and he was involving other victims, and even suggesting people in Delta and all those other places should do the same movement so that Dangote will correct their mode of operation. He included the bike man. You did not mention it. You really think deep into these things. A normal, sensible person will not be happy. That's not how to operate. If you decide to work with somebody, work with that person wholeheartedly, openly, sincerely. If you want to end the contract or you want to end the partnership, you make it clear. No, you want to be here, you want to be here, or you use this person to shout to get the attention, and then you want to use the other person to get sympathy. I don't understand, or to get compensation, to get fans. You dey here, you dey here, you dey there. At the end of the day, nothing came out because you are all over the places. You are not focused, and it's this same Nigerian behavior that the government is also taking advantage of for so long. Look at now, you are trying to help somebody. In the moment 1 billion compensation was on the list and so many other things, and Dangote team contacted you guys, you now felt that, oh yes, this is the juicy part, let's leave very dark man outside of it. You feel that, oh, when that money comes and all that compensation comes, you will just go codedly take care of your sister, and voila, you are made. You people are now rich. You see? Come on. Come on, man. Let's be sincere. To be emotional is good, but be emotional with truth. Be truthfully emotional, not, oh, because you are a Fina fan or you are a Vidian fan, you know, go talk truth. The truth is that the the girl's head was busted the moment Dangote team contacted them. So in her mind now, since Dangote people are now aware, they have contacted us, we have cash out, we are made, everything will be alright. So we no longer need VDM. That is it. Baba, that is it. And then you know go one come dey share 1 billion compensation with another person. Now your sister dey hit now. So why will you now give VDM or the lawyer that do pro bono a percentage? So you better, go and collect it codedly and live a good life with your sister and your family. That is the brain behind all those body language and attitude. And that's the mind of a typical Nigerian. That's the mind of a typical Nigerian. That's so. That's the mind of a typical Nigerian. Two people are doing something, and then a sponsor now contacted that, oh, I want to sponsor. You see, the man who want to outsmart the other one. That's the mind of a typical Nigerian. That's it. If you really want to be honest, that is the mind of a typical Nigerian. May God help us.